Hi everyone, this is Saneth here. I'm the traveling mom boss. I'm here to teach you guys how to travel on a budget. So I've been traveling throughout the United States and throughout Europe with my family for the past year and a half. Today's video is going to be about how much does it really cost for a family of four to travel in Paris for 1 month. So right now I'm currently in Paris. I'm going to give you guys firsthand experience of how much we actually pay for staying here in 1 month. So I just want to let you guys know that Paris is not cheap, but we've been doing everything on a budget, and this is what my channel is all about, and this is what I want to show you guys because I love to do everything on a budget. You guys, please also make sure you check the description. I have a free guide on how to travel budget friendly. So make sure you download that free guide. And if you have any questions about it or any comments, please make sure you let me know in the comments or you can send me an email. The first thing we're going to get into is accommodations, because accommodations is very important. You need to have somewhere to stay, especially if you're traveling with kids. I've been traveling on a budget, but I'm with my kids, and since we've been traveling internationally for a few months so far, I wanted to make them as comfortable as possible. So my budget for accommodations could have been a little bit less than it is right now. I want to give you an amount that I would recommend if you're traveling with your children for the first time, or if your children are kind of high maintenance. So this is the average amount that I would recommend for a family of four. For a family of four, an average price for accommodations for 1 month is between $2,000 and $3,000. It can be even around $3,500. This converted to euros is a little bit less in euros, but it's equivalent obviously. But this is the amount I would recommend as a family of four traveling, and you're still on a budget, but you're going to be more on a budget in other areas. The reason why I say that this is a good amount to spend on accommodations is because you can get a house with this amount of money. So we're currently staying in an Airbnb, which is a full house. There's 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, and 1 shower. They're both separate, and we all have our own beds. And the house actually has 3 floors. The 3 floors does include an attic, so might be like 2.5. Having a house with 3 floors, I feel like the amount that we paid was a great price. The amount that we paid for this Airbnb was actually $3,000, which I would say is about the average price to spend in the United States for a house with 3 to 4 bedrooms and whatever amount of bathrooms that you're looking for. So this is the amount that we found, and we actually stayed outside of Paris. We're actually on the borderline of Paris and Saint Ouen. So this amount is reasonable for where we are. If we were to be in the middle of Paris, then it would definitely be more than that. You can actually get Airbnbs for much less, but we were looking for a 3-bedroom apartment or house. We also wanted to have washing machine, dishwasher, and a lot of other things that you don't necessarily need in the house, but we wanted to make it as comfortable as possible. So those are the things that we wanted in a house, and that's why it costs a little bit more. So yes, you can find a house or an apartment much less than that, but this is the average amount that I chose for my family of four. So accommodations is number 1, food is number 2, because we have to eat. So I always recommend to cook whenever you're traveling. Yes, you can eat out, but I mostly cook whenever I stay in. So my food budget for 1 month in Paris was $200 per week. So with $200 per week, I was able to buy rice, chicken, vegetables, snacks, etc. for my family. This can be adjusted, but this is the amount that I chose as my budget because my kids love to snack a lot and I like to snack a lot too. I usually eat at hours that I shouldn't be eating. So with the budget of $200, I can eat the way I want to eat, and my sister and my kids can eat the way they want to. So this budget can be lowered, but this is the amount that I feel is a good average amount for a family of 4. So that is equivalent to about $800 a month. So you can lower it to maybe $100 to $150, but I set a goal of $200 per week because I knew that I could afford that, and I knew that was a great budget for me. Third expense that you need to consider when you're traveling in Paris for 1 month is transportation. So as I said, again, I have to remind you guys, I'm a budget traveler. So when it comes to transportation, I do a lot of traveling with public transportation. The great thing about Paris is that the cost of transportation is 1.9190 euros, or I don't know how to say it, but 1.90 euros. So that's equivalent to about $2.22 in USD. So I think that's a great price because I'm originally from New York City, and public transportation costs $2.75 and it's constantly raising. So this is my third visit in Paris, and that cost of transportation has always been the same. The first time I was here is in 2018, so for the past 3 years it's still been the same rate of 1.90 euros. So you can buy one ticket and you can travel all throughout Paris, but you do need to get another ticket to travel back to your original destination. If you prefer to travel via Uber or any other type of taxi service, I just want to let you know that it is fairly reasonable. Sometimes I do use Uber. It depends on the time of day, what's going on with my family. I mostly use public transportation, but I do want to say from district to district, it is around 8 euros to travel from one district to the other. When we traveled from the Charles de Gaulle Airport, or CDG, to our first Airbnb, which was in the 9th district, that cost 50 euros. So it's about a 30-minute drive, and this was late at night, so it was 50 euros. So that was on the expensive side. But if you do want to travel from district to district, it's about 8 euros, between 8 to 10 euros from one district to the other. The fourth expense to consider when living in Paris for 1 month is activities. So this is something that you have to do because you're in Paris. You don't want to stay inside your Airbnb or your apartment or hotel for 1 month. You want to actually do things. So activities can cost from $0 to about 10 to 20 euros. So it really depends on what you want to spend. I try to do a lot of free activities with my children and by myself. I'm traveling with my sister, so we usually sometimes go out on our own because the kids sometimes don't want to travel or go to wherever. So we try to do a lot of free activities, and free activities can be just going to see historical places or landmarks. A lot of the landmarks are free to visit. You can walk around on the outside or you can go inside. Some of them you do have to pay for, like going into the Louvre, going to different type of museums. There is a fee, but I have not noticed anything being more than 25 euros. So that's the average amount that you would pay for a paid event or a paid visit to a landmark or a tourist destination. But as I said, there's many free places that you can visit. You can go on the outside or you can explore. We actually have a flea market that's close to where we are, and it's a popular destination for a lot of tourists. So this is one activity you can do when you come here that is for free. So you walk around, and if you choose to buy something, you could buy something, and obviously it's going to be affordable because it is a free market and you're going to be able to find a one-of-a-kind item. So those 4 items are the 4 essentials that you need to consider when you want to live or stay in Paris for 1 month. Those things are very important for your family to be able to survive and enjoy their visit. So if you guys have a lower budget or a larger budget, let me know. If there's anything that I'm missing, please also let me know. Thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you subscribe, like, and share, and I'll see you in my next video.